Salesforce Dynamic Forms, the ultimate guide for 2025. Yo, what's up everybody? Back with another video. Today we're diving deep into the world of Salesforce, but not just any Salesforce. We're talking about the future Dynamic Forms and how it's completely changing the game. Remember those old classic page layouts? Yeah, we're leaving those in the dust. Dynamic Forms is where it's at, and we're going to break down exactly why. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about what makes Dynamic Forms so revolutionary. In a nutshell, it's all about control. We're talking about the ability to customize your Salesforce experience down to the individual field level. Imagine this: no more clunky page layouts, no more limitations, just pure customization freedom. Need to tweak a single field's visibility? No problem. Want to rearrange sections to optimize your workflow? Consider it done. This granular level of control is a game changer, especially if you're used to the limitations of classic page layouts. So if you're ready to ditch the old and embrace the future of Salesforce customization, Dynamic Forms is your gateway. Next up, let's talk about those all-important actions in Salesforce. You know, the buttons you click to get things done. With Dynamic Actions, Salesforce has given those buttons a serious upgrade. Remember how actions used to be tied to page layouts? Well, those days are gone. Dynamic Actions break free from those constraints, giving you the power to customize them directly within the Lightning App Builder. This means you have complete control over which actions are visible and, more importantly, when and where they appear. Need to restrict an action to users with specific profiles? Done. Want to show different actions based on record details? No problem. This level of flexibility takes your Salesforce workflows to a whole new level of efficiency. Now let's talk about something that's music to the ears of anyone who values a clean and efficient workspace component: visibility. This feature, my friends, is all about decluttering your Salesforce pages and making sure you only see what's relevant. Imagine this: no more scrolling through endless fields or sections that don't apply to your current task. With component visibility, you can set conditions for when specific components should appear, whether it's a field, a section, or even an entire tab. Think of it like a personalized filter for your Salesforce pages. This not only saves you valuable time, but also makes your Salesforce experience feel incredibly intuitive. You can apply it across your entire Salesforce org, creating a truly personalized and streamlined experience for yourself and your users. Chapter 4. Component Visibility on Tabs. Organize your way to success. We've already established that component visibility is a game changer, but hold on tight, because Salesforce takes it up a notch with component visibility on tabs. With component visibility on tabs, you can control the visibility of entire sections within those tabs, ensuring you're only presented with the most relevant data. This is like having a super-powered organizer for your Salesforce tabs. No more information overload, just clear, concise, and relevant data at your fingertips. Component visibility on tabs empowers you to conquer complexity and stay laser-focused on what matters most. Chapter 5. Cross-Object Fields, Bridging the Data Divide. Now, let's talk about something that's always been a bit of a pain in Salesforce: accessing related data. You know the drill. You're working on a contact record, and you need to see information from the related account. In the past, this often meant creating formula fields or navigating to a different record. Not exactly ideal, right? Well, Salesforce heard your pleas and delivered a game-changing solution: cross-object fields. This powerful feature lets you seamlessly integrate related fields directly onto your record pages. No more jumping between records, no more tedious workarounds, just instant access to the related data you need. This is Salesforce integration at its finest, breaking down data silos and empowering you to work more efficiently than ever before. Chapter 6. Dynamic Highlights. Your compact layout just got a major upgrade. Remember the compact layout in Salesforce Classic? Well, get ready to say hello to its cooler, more dynamic cousin, Dynamic Highlights. With Dynamic Highlights, you have two spacious rows to work with, accommodating up to 12 fields of your choosing. Remember that awesome component visibility feature we talked about earlier? It applies to dynamic highlights as well. So, say goodbye to static and limiting compact layouts and embrace the power of dynamic highlights. Now let's talk about a feature that's all about making your Salesforce data pop conditional field formatting. This is where aesthetics meet functionality, allowing you to visually highlight important fields and draw attention to critical information. Imagine this. You're reviewing a sales opportunity, and you want to quickly identify deals that are at risk of slipping through the cracks. With conditional field formatting, you can set rules to automatically highlight those at-risk opportunities in a bright, attention-grabbing color. You can also leverage icons to visually represent different data points. This visual approach to data analysis is a game changer, allowing you to quickly identify trends, spot potential problems, and make more informed decisions. Now, let's talk about relationships, Salesforce relationships, that is. Managing related lists has always been a core part of the Salesforce experience, but with dynamic forms, it gets a whole lot more powerful and intuitive. Say hello to dynamic related lists, your new best friend for navigating the intricate web of Salesforce relationships. With dynamic related lists, you're no longer bound by the limitations of traditional related lists. You have the power to control the sorting, filtering, and overall appearance of your related list directly within the Lightning App Builder. Need to see your most recent opportunities at the top of the list? No problem. Dynamic related list puts you in the driver's seat, giving you the flexibility to tailor your related list to your specific needs. In today's mobile-centric world, having access to your Salesforce data on the go is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. And guess what? Dynamic Forms is fully on board with the mobile revolution. This means you can enjoy the same level of customization and control over your Salesforce experience, whether you're at your desk or on the move. Imagine this, you're on your way to a client meeting and you need to quickly update a few fields on an opportunity record. With Dynamic Forms on mobile, you can do that with ease thanks to the intuitive interface and streamlined layout. Now let's talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, performance. I'm all about speed and efficiency, and when it comes to Salesforce, every millisecond counts. The good news is that Salesforce has been hard at work optimizing Lightning experience, and the results are nothing short of impressive. Since the rollout of Dynamic Forms and the migration to Lightning Web Components, Lightning experience has seen a significant performance boost. We're talking about a 25% improvement in overall speed and responsiveness. But Salesforce isn't stopping there. They're continuously working on further performance enhancements. Record types have always been a powerful tool in the Salesforce arsenal, allowing you to tailor your org to different business processes and user needs. But with Dynamic Forms, the way you approach record types takes on a whole new dimension. Remember how in the past you often needed separate page layouts for each record type? Well, those days are fading fast. With Dynamic Forms and its trusty sidekick component visibility, you can now consolidate your page layouts and create a single dynamic page that adapts to different record types seamlessly. Need to display different fields for different record types? No problem. Component visibility has got you covered. This streamlined approach not only simplifies your Salesforce setup, but also makes your users' lives easier. Now, let's shift gears and talk about Salesforce Experience Cloud, the platform for creating engaging digital experiences for your customers, partners, and employees. As of now, Dynamic Forms and Actions haven't fully made their way to Experience Cloud. While there's no official timeline yet, the Salesforce community is buzzing with anticipation for the arrival of Dynamic Forms in Experience Cloud. Imagine the possibilities. Creating personalized experiences for your external users, tailoring forms to specific audiences, and empowering your users with the same level of customization and control. And there you have it, folks, a deep dive into the world of Salesforce Dynamic Forms. We've covered a lot of ground today, from the granular control of dynamic forms and actions to the performance enhancements and mobile capabilities. As you can see, Salesforce is on a mission to empower its users with the tools they need to create truly customized and efficient experiences. So, if you haven't already, I encourage you to dive into the world of dynamic forms and discover how it can transform your Salesforce experience. If you like this video, please hit like, provide your valuable comments, and subscribe to this channel. Get in touch till then. Bye bye.